Hi, hello, welcome to today's stream. It's just gonna be a chill little one. Maybe we'll play some puzzles in a second. But first, real quick, I gotta, excuse me. Finish up with this upload, because today there's a short going online. It's, to be fair, it's already up on YouTube, but it is not yet up on Instagram, so that needs to get taken care of still. And the only thing that's technically missing is the tags. But yeah, hello Nukes, hi Gremlin, it's good to see you both. I hope you've had a good day so far, that the week has been treating you kindly. I'm assuming most people had a late start to their week, at least most of my viewers, because of the holiday, public holiday, whether you celebrate Easter or not. I think most of my viewers, like the demographics, have that as a public holiday, just from wherever y'all are from. If that cable falls again, I'm biting it. That wouldn't be great because that's my mic cable, but I tried to like put it up on the desk and it keeps falling down, and I'm pretty sure that makes quite a bit of a noise for y'all, and I don't want that. I don't want that. But yeah, so there's that. What else was I gonna say? I feel like there's definitely something I was gonna say, but I have no idea now. Oh, hi, Koroy. Yes, you are here. If that is the first message you've sent into chat, we can see you and whatever you're saying. If it's like the 10th attempt, I've got some bad news for you. Oh, hey, that's good for you, Nukes. I'm proud of you. That's good. I hope it's fair. I hope it's not too draining or taxing in general. And that job is gonna give you good things, good opportunities, good stuff. And if not that it just does whatever it needs to do, you know? Sometimes things aren't perfect, but they serve their purpose still. And that's good in its own way, you know. But yeah. How are y'all doing? I'm alright. I'm managing, you know. Weekend was ups and downs, and then since then as well. Monday was a very nice day. Monday was good. I met up with family, and we had a good time, and I felt like I was connecting well with the people, so that felt nice and productive, for lack of better words. So that was fun. That was nice. You know, gotta keep with the positives. Oh, gotcha. The house sitting and pet sitting is frequent then now. Okay, cool. Is that like hourly wise, like 9 to 5, or is it like just like a little bit every day, like every day of the week? Or I'm assuming, I guess rather it would be whenever whoever you're house and pet sitting for is at work themselves. So I guess it would just be 5 days of the week, which makes sense. You played beach volleyball so much? Wait, what's the temperatures like for you? Or do you mean like indoors? I mean, because you specified beach volleyball as opposed to just volleyball, so I figured, you know, the one where you're in like swim clothes and it's sunny and it's warm and life is good and happy and, you know, that kind. But I just can't imagine that in the northern hemisphere much at the moment. Oh, you got sunburned. That's annoying. Yeah, but wait, aren't you... Wait. Supposedly you're not so far away from Germany. How on earth... How... Are the temperatures so different? Because here the sun is not very strong at all yet. Like, it's strong in the sense that if it's just sunny and nothing else, like no wind, no clouds, no nothing, then it feels very warm. But the UV rays are not strong enough to do nothing yet. Like I think even if I was out all day, like morning till evening, sunrise till sunset, like I could not get sunburned. Because the sun is just not there yet. So I wasn't expecting it to be very strong, like, in the surrounding countries either. I guess if you're talking, like closer to the equator, I would understand. But, like, much closer to the equator. Damn. Huh. Well, I'm sorry you got sunburned and that you feel sick and stuff. 170 a week for 7 hours. That's nice. Yeah. That's decent. Fun. Okay, so if it's every day, then it's just like an hour, I guess? That's chill. Just pop over for a bit. Make sure everything's in order. The animals aren't running off and trying to jump off cliffs. And then go back home. Nice. It's good stuff. Alright, alright. Oh, 7 hours a day. 7 hours a day. 5 days a week. I'm assuming it's 5 days then. I would like to revise my statement. Wait, hang on. Wait, math. That's 35 hours? Yes. Yeah. What's 170 divided by 35? I'm bad at math. Wait. It's like $4 an hour, right? Right? 6, maybe, at most. Well, I guess maybe, like, house sitting is paid differently? But, yeah, okay. Yeah. I mean, if you're just sitting around, making sure there's no break-ins. Yeah. That works. Okay. I guess. And I guess, like, pet sitting is also a bit different than babysitting. Like, if you had children running around, maybe that's higher effort. I mean, it depends on the pets. You can have very, very naughty dogs and other animals too, but you know, dogs are most active usually. But still. Okay, well, I mean, hey. Work is work. Good stuff. As long as you're not getting, like, taken advantage of. And this is, to be fair, I guess this is also, like family friends, right? This is someone, like, you know very well. Not like a stranger on Facebook putting out an ad for work and you're like, well, I guess I'll take it. It's just different. Oh, you don't even... Okay. I figured it was, like, during the day, the 7 hours. So, like, you gotta feed them twice a day and you gotta take them for a walk 3 times. Or maybe 2 at least. But if it's just feed them and hang around, I guess that makes sense. That works. Just open the door, let them in the garden. I don't know. Maybe. Right. That's different then. That's different. Alright. I'll accept it. I mean, you know, if it was like a... Yeah, like a thing where it's like... being, like, taken advantage of a bunch, you know, then I'd have to tell you, like, hey, that doesn't work. That's not great. That's not great, you know. Only 24 degrees Celsius? Dude, Koroi.
don't make me smack you. I would love a 24 degrees Celsius. And to be fair, I'm getting kind of spoiled even with the 14 that we have, which for everyone using Fahrenheit, I did the conversion earlier, it's 50 something. And then someone who I told that to was like, oh, that's almost beach weather. And I'm like, nah, fuck you. We have very different definitions of beach weather here. It is 57. But to be fair, it was decently windy. Whenever the wind wasn't around, it was pleasant, because the sun just does a lot of work, and it makes it feel warm even when the air temperature technically isn't. But then it also went down, like, back to 45. And now, obviously, at night it's colder, but yeah. 24 degrees Celsius, which I think that's in the 70s? Low 70s in Fahrenheit, I think. Maybe it could be 80. No, wait, yeah. Okay, it's 75. Thank you for the conversion, Nukes. Appreciate it. Yeah, 75 is very comfy. I would love that. But I'm sorry you got sunburned, though, yeah. I guess I shouldn't be like, oh, give me that. And you're just there miserable. You're like, please, take it away. I shouldn't have been in the sun. And I'm like, give it to me. I want it. But yeah, I'm looking forward. Oh, that made the mic peak a little. I'm sorry if that was loud. I was leaning forward right then because I was readjusting in my chair. And I guess that was a little loud. My bad, my bad. But yeah, I'm looking forward to summer so damn much. You have no idea. Y'all have no idea. I thought about streaming, like, outside. With, like, a certain, what's the word? Like, data plan. Maybe that would work. I might do that sometime, and then we're gonna hang out in the sun. Oh, well, no. No, not at the usual streaming time. I mean, to be fair, like, in, like, high summer, I guess, yeah. When it's 10 p.m. for me, the sun is still up-ish. I think it goes down to, like, 11:30-ish. So, like, beginning of stream could be then. But, like, any time before July, that wouldn't be possible. Could do an early stream sometime, just to be in the sun together. It would be fun. It would be fun. You know, I could show you all nature. This is what grass looks like. For all those of y'all who've never touched any. No, but, but yeah, I'm just looking forward to it a lot. Hey now, me pale? I mean, yeah, I got some sun last year, and since then that color has not really gone away. My hair color changes, like, a lot, though, whether it's summer or winter, though. It's, like, it's funny. Like, in summer, when I'm, you know, out and about, like my hair is so, like, blonde, like, light blonde, and then in, I mean, still kind of dirty blonde, but, like, pretty light. And then in winter, it's basically brown. Again, still technically hair color is dirty blonde-ish. But just the range of, like, how much that changes between summer and winter, it's funny. That's funny. There's a bit of range of color in there. Hi, Cece. Grass is, like, green, and it's like sometimes long, sometimes shorter. It's like these little things that apparently I'm supposed to munch on since I'm vegan. Some people's favorite joke. Had this, excuse me, at the family celebration on Monday, on Easter Monday, again as well. My brother just could not help it and be like, oh yeah, We can send you outside in the garden for lunch. You don't need to have our food. And I'm like, haha, you're so funny. Can I please stab you with this kitchen knife? And then he didn't want that. No idea why. Anyway. Hi, Orpheus. Welcome as well. I hope you're doing good. Man, you really just killed half your body then, didn't you, Kuroi? I hope you get better soon. I hope that the sickness lets up and you feel better, and you're also not sunburned anymore either. That would be nice. That would be good. That sounds, a lot more pleasant. So, all that stuff. All of that good stuff. No, Nukes, I'm afraid that is so far from reality of what the German word for brother is. Let me just put it in chat for you. That is the German word for brother. Bröder looks like that. I mean, maybe that's in like one of the Nordic languages. It's not in Danish. I guess could be one of the other ones. Or Dutch? Probably not either though. It just reminds me of the word brød, which is the word for bread. But yeah, that also would not be with that letter. With the Ö, the O umlaut. The O with the dots on top. No, so yeah, no idea where you got the word from. Let me know, I guess. But yeah, no. My brother would be mein Bruder. Yeah, it's quite funny, Kuroi. Like, there's just, like... It can go in all different kinds of directions. Like, people have interesting ideas about the pronunciations of words in German. And then the spelling is just a whole different kind of chaos. You vibed the spelling entirely how it sounded. Okay, wait, but where did you get the... how it sounds from? Because I didn't say it just now on stream. So, like, did you look up on YouTube, like, what does brother, like, what is the word in German? And then you listen to it, and then you try to spell it out, or what? Swedish. Okay, but not with double D, though, right? Well, my brother isn't double D. You do speak very, very well the German for an Englishman, yes. I mean, but you kind of have the cheat code. You've lived in Germany. So, like, that, like, you know, that gives you an advantage, Cece. Oh, Nukes, no. You cannot take any, like, I can't speak for other languages. Maybe other languages are, like, done better, but probably not. But, like, most, like, usage of languages in movies, series, and also in games is not necessarily voiced by a native. Like, they literally just, like, sometimes they just use Google Translate and then have someone try and say the things that Google Translate says, which can both be grammatically incorrect, and then also the pronunciation is completely off. There was a few popular war movies. I've forgotten which one it was, though. But I watched this with my dad, like, years ago, many years ago. And at the time I didn't notice because, like, whenever he watches movies, like, it's in German, like, all of it, the entire thing. But then when I, like, watched some clips, like, more recently, like 2-3 years ago, of it in English, I was like, wait, this section where it's, like, being translated from German, like, to English, like, there's a section where people are speaking German to each other, and the the viewer is not supposed to understand that except for subtitles, you know, so it's not like it's not voiced over, it's just subtitles. And I could, like I was looking away from the screen or something, I wasn't looking at the subtitles, and I could not tell what the fuck they were saying, because they were pronouncing things so incredibly badly. like nothing was identifiable, not one word. I would not have been able to say, like, to tell that they were trying to speak German, because it was so bad. And you will have that everywhere in media, and I think you will have it with other languages as well, for sure. Like, where they just try and speak a language, have a character speak a language, or whatever. And they will not get, like, a native on set. They will not get a proper translator on set. Or maybe they will try and get a translator, but they fucking lied on their resume. I don't know. They absolutely do not do a good job. And then somehow it does not get cross-checked. And then you've got it coming out, and you're like, what the fuck is this? What is going on? Like... But yeah, I don't know how the voiceovers are in Wolfenstein and Sniper Elite. But yeah, in general, with like any you know, any media like that, it can absolutely just be false. But yeah, no. So the way that the German word for brother is pronounced is Bruder. Bruder. That's the one. So if whatever is in the game sounded at all like that, then I guess it would be correct. If it did not, then it's not. Well, there's also Brüder, which would be if it's multiple. It's like, you know, brother and brothers. But yeah, that's that. I also don't know New World Order. But hey, that's cool then. They've put in that effort, at least. And gotten the you know, gotten people who know the language to voice lines. And then that's good. I get you, Kuroi. Trying to help like people learn the language can be quite funny. We've had a few funny moments as well. Float and I teaching Frost, or him picking up some stuff like out and about or like online or whatever, and then trying to relay that to us, and we're like, what are you trying to say? But yeah, so that makes for some funny situations for sure. I can't remember like the most recent one, but I know that I was like laughing my ass off for sure. Yeah, it's just, I mean, it is quite a difficult language. I wouldn't try and shame anyone for it ever, and for trying to learn it. I think that's very admirable. Like, trying to learn any language, no matter how hard or easy or whatever, is just good. But yeah, German is frequently misunderstood, and it's also kind of hard, and the way that things are pronounced is fundamentally different from, like, a lot of other languages that try, like, you know, like, native speakers of the other languages trying to learn German. Like, you know, like in German, a lot of words are pronounced like a lot more cut off. Like, I don't want to say harsher, because that always like feeds into that stereotype of like people thinking that German is just how Hitler spoke, which no, he just fucking said things aggressively. And if you're gonna say things aggressively and you're like, oh yeah, that's what German sounds like, no, I could also speak aggressively in English and like all chopped up, and then it's gonna like, yeah, sound aggressive and chopped up. That is not like how German is. But, you know, the words themselves, like how you pronounce the letters, is like a little like more rough around the edges than in, for example, English or Danish. I mean, you know, that's the two languages I learned, but, you know, like, also, like, fucking French and Spanish and whatever. Like, they're, like you curl your tongue more. Hi, Ari, by the way. Welcome. Like, yeah, they're just, like, so different in such a way, that a lot of people have trouble pronouncing stuff, you know. Yeah, the same problem that you think some stuff in English, then you want to tell someone but need to translate it and you forgot the German word for some stuff. Oh yeah, that happens to me all the time. I use, in my private life, or not private, but in my life in general, I use English a lot more than German by now. Because, like, almost all of my social contacts, like my friends and stuff, are like I speak English with. Like, I mean, even if they're not technically, you know, like, I have one friend who's Greek. And then obviously, you know, like, our common languages is English, because I'm German. They're Greek, so yeah, we both speak English. And then, you know, a lot of my other friends are English. And then obviously for work, I speak English, so most of the time, yeah, I speak English in my life. And I also, when I talk to myself, often I will say things in English. When I think, I will sometimes think in English. Hi, Float, by the way. And I really only speak German when I'm outside, going to the grocery store or to a restaurant, or when I'm talking to my family. So I very frequently have it that I cannot think of a word in German, as opposed to that I can't think of a word in English. And my family, like some of them just take that as it is, but some of them get so pissed. It's like, you're German, how can you not remember this? And I'm just like, oh, you know, a different language is dominating my life now, okay? But yeah, you know, so yeah, even though there's some funny moments with people learning languages, I don't, like, it's all in good fun. I don't never want to shame anyone. And the same the other way, I would hope that if I try and learn a new language, or even, like, you know, when I make a mistake with languages that I do know, like Danish and English, that people will treat it with grace and poke fun at me at, like, in like a lighthearted way, not in genuinely a mean way. Even if I make mistakes or pronounce things wrong, that happens most of all when I'm very tired. Then I just, like, it's all gone. I say the weirdest fucking shit. Like, not as in strange, but just my brain forgets how to pronounce things, and also it forgets what language I'm speaking in. Like, it will happen that I just randomly, like, say words in German. Also happens when I'm distracted. Like, I'm talking to someone, and then I'm looking at my phone, and I get a notification of, like, a message from family, and I'll be talking in English, but then I see the notification come in German, and then I will switch to German, and then, like, my friend who I'm talking to will look at me like, I don't think that's what you were trying to say. And I'm like, yeah, no. Because that was an entirely different language, which you don't understand. So yeah. Oh no, you're all good, Nukes. I mean, it's a fun rant to have, as long as y'all are entertained. If you're all bored to death, I guess it's bad to get on this topic, but I like talking about languages. It's a lot of fun. And obviously, you know, the only ones I can talk about are the ones that I know or have tried to learn. And then, you know, what applies to my life in which way. But yeah. Anyway, I think we're gonna be finishing up stream here for today.
and that you'll have a good rest of your week. If you haven't checked it out yet, I mean, which is quite likely, I uploaded a short. It's gonna be on YouTube right now and also on the Instagram. So you can have a look at that. Obviously on YouTube wouldn't be this channel, it would be the main channel where all my other audios are as well. So, you know, Cinnamon's Calm Corner as opposed to Sin's Streaming Spot. That just went online half an hour ago, so go check that out if you're interested. And yeah, hope y'all have a good night, and I'll see you next time. Be treating yourselves kindly till then, and yeah, bye bye.